to all Sai devotees. Here I come with my next episode. Please note that this episode is going to be a voiceover. I'll share you the miracle while I will also try to show you some relevant pictures of the great experience or miracle that I had recently during my visit to Shirdi. And I hope many of you can feel Baba's presence via the same. Om Sai Ram. Om Sai Ram. In the month of May, it so happened that we suddenly started thinking, especially me, what can we do for my husband's birthday, which was upcoming. And I just wanted to give him something truly special, not a material thing, but something meaningful. Maybe a small holiday or something peaceful, maybe a break from the routine. And I was not knowing exactly what to plan. And then, I thought, let me open Instagram. Maybe Baba will guide me through some message. And from that moment onwards, Baba's Leela began. So I said in my mind, Baba, I'm going to open Instagram now. You give me a sign. Show me the destination where I can plan for a small holiday. His birthday was in June, and right then the first thing was a post that I saw, because I keep on following a lot of Baba's groups and I get a lot of answers in social media, via social media. A message that felt like it was a direct call from Baba, that he said, come to meet me in Shirdi. That was it. I had my answer. Shirdi is always in our hearts, and we keep praying to Baba that Baba keep calling us. But when Baba goes, you just know that this is what I should do. So I told my husband, see, Baba wants us to come to Shirdi. So we booked our tickets, we selected a hotel, and everything got arranged with Baba's grace. We reached Shirdi, and as always, his presence started showing up in small, beautiful ways. I'm telling you, Shirdi is a very different kind of place. It's like Baba's place. We cannot describe in words the vibes. It's God's own place. So the day we reached, we had booked the evening darshan at 8 p.m. That darshan was unforgettable. We went in the queue. Queue was little long, but they had arranged it very nicely, like some part going, then made them sit on a hall for some time. Then again we started going. That darshan was really unforgettable. Okay, Baba was dressed in blue and green mixed. And miraculously, I was also dressed in the same color at that time. Though I did not see Baba in the TV and plan my dress, I just carried it that I will wear this dress on that day. And look, as if Baba was calling us with the same color. As we came closer and closer to Baba, it did not take us much long time in the line. It was moving ahead. My husband said, look, Baba is looking at us. And honestly, it truly felt that, as if everything around Baba was blurred, and Baba was really as if coming out of the town and looking at us, as if the crowd faded and he was looking only at three of us, and as if he was saying, come, you have finally come. I am happy. My husband was saying that, see, you have come. I called you, have come. And that gaze, it stayed with me. I have tried to portray that gaze over this picture that I am currently showing. I am not sure if I am able to make the justice, but this was much more divine. So I had bought a book with me too that time, the one I had been wanting to read for a very long time. It was based on the Gita, and I felt drawn to get it blessed by Baba. I thought in my mind, if I can pray peacefully and get this book blessed at the Samadhi, I will know that it's time to read it. At the Samadhi, the priest blessed us. He also blessed the book by touching it at the Samadhi and returning it back to me with a gentle smile. And he also blessed my son. I knew that Baba had given his nod to read it. We bowed to Baba again and again as we got excited. And luckily, we went in a line from where you can come back and keep looking at Baba. You can also bow down. The Sastang Pranam you can do. We three of us did that luckily. And it was a very peaceful darshan. Now let me take you a bit. Our hotel room turned out to be exactly what we needed. After long work days and exhaustion, we just wanted a little rest too. And Baba gave us that. The room had a large bed and a extra single bed, very soft and comfortable. And when my son, he generally sleeps with either me or my husband or with three of us together. But when my son saw this, he got excited and said, "I'll sleep alone this time. This is perfect." Something that he had never said before. So, and there was a nice window with, wow, what a view. There was neem tree all around the campus. Cool breeze was blowing on our faces when we opened a window. We could see the sunset. The sunset was really divine and we could see it. Even though it was an AC room, it had the option to open the window at times if required. So early morning and the evening we used to open the window by switching off the AC and felt the breeze, the air of Shirdi on us, with touching us. It felt like Baba arranged everything to give us rest and joy. The next day was my husband's birthday, because I told you, right, I planned this for his birthday. And that day we had booked the Satana Puja inside the temple complex. There's an option to book Satana Puja according to the slots that are available. You have to book it earlier through that online Shri Sai Baba Sansthan Trust. You can also book Abhishek Puja. So the hotel people said that it might get late, so have something and go. So we got up in the morning, we dressed up and had something light and we went, because Baba never says that fast and pray. You can never find God on an empty stomach. It depends on different kind of beliefs, but I believe that. And for me, if I fast also, it causes some gas problems, so maybe Baba makes it flexible to how devotees want. So we took our breakfast and we went, and because of the line and all, and finding which gate to enter, because we had not booked Satana Puja earlier, so it was like little delay that we reached, and the puja had already started, but they had kept the place for us very nicely arranged. Lot of couples were seated. I think the 100 couples get to do the puja together. Our son was asked to sit a little away on a bench, because should be done by husband and wife. We did the rituals together. They had given us 3 small idols, one of Krishna ji, one of Sai Baba, one of Ganesha, to do the puja along with it, to the Abhisheka. And Pandit ji was telling what to do and we were doing, and then he read the Satyanarayana path. Okay, and in Shirdi is called Sai Satya Puja. He also explained why it is called. If anyone gets a chance ever, try to book this puja and feel the divine experience. They also offered suji halwa to be offered to the deities first, and then the Panditji instructed at the end that this halwa, now you can go and distribute. First take yourself, then distribute to your family and give to some poor people outside the complex. So we were happy to do the puja. We came out, we gave the prasad little bit to our son, and then we sat on a bench outside the hall, me, my husband and our son. And then just something very divine happened. A middle-aged couple came out of the hall. They walked straight to us and asked my husband, "Will you give us some prasad?" We were surprised. We did not go to anyone. They did not go to anyone else, and just to us. And we did not even start distributing the prasad whom to give, and they were the first people to ask from us. In that moment, we felt something very powerful. We felt so happiness within us, like as if himself, Lakshmi Narayan, came in human form on the special day in an unknown people way, and special day on my husband's birthday, and received the offering of the prasad. We joyfully gave them, and we were so full of gratitude that Baba had accepted our prayers, Vishnuji had accepted our prayers, Lakshmi Narayan. Then we were roaming in the campus. We gave to some other children. And then before we get out of the campus, we thought that because we did not book the darshan ticket, there is a way to see Baba from the campus near gate 3 via window. Very nice darshan. I'm trying to give you a like imaginary picture here, how Baba looks from that window. Okay, so it's that spot like where you can get the glimpse of the Baba. Okay, and we started working towards that window, holding the prasad in our hands. And at that moment, a thought crossed in my mind. Because of the ghee in the suji, the paper bag was not in a position to keep inside my bag or even my husband's bag. And generally, I carry a polythene bag for any certain important thing to be used in my bag. But the previous day, due to the darshan, I'd kept the prasad we got after the darshan into the bag, and I left it in the hotel room. So there was no bag in my mind. There was not a polythene bag in my bag, and also in my husband's bag it was not there. But so I was feeling a little difficult because our hands were becoming ghee, because we wanted to keep it with us for some time nicely so that we can move around in the campus and later go out. So and then what happened, Baba understood my mind. He read my mind. He got to know what I wanted. And you will not believe, as we were walking, a little elderly man appeared just from behind us, and he gently said, "Take this." He gave me a polythene bag and told it, "Get this and give the prasad in it." I was like froze. Me and husband, we were like froze. We were looking to each other. There was no one around, and there's no any polythene distribution center also, nothing. There's no system of giving plastic bags inside complex, and he was not a volunteer or something, a random person coming from some. This cannot be coincidence. This was Baba. He heard my little thought in my mind. I did not even have to say it. He gave me exactly what I needed at exactly the right moment. I placed the prasad into the bag and then turned to the person, and then he already went very fast. I kept on running behind him and said, "Baba, Baba, please wait." He turned back smiling calmly. I offered him some prasad and he accepted it lightly, and we had a few warm words, and then he slowly walked away. And I stood there glowing, completely overwhelmed. The polythene bag was not just a bag. It was a proof that Baba hears our small request, proof that Baba listens, he watches. He knows what we need, even the tiniest things, and at the right time he gives. So we prayed to Baba from that window, the darshan, and then we made our way out through the gate 4. And as the priest had guided, there were a lot of poor people on the road begging. So we gave prasad to them along with some donation. And then I would like to tell you the final Leela. Since we had visited Dwarkamai the previous evening, we thought, we could not visit the Dwarkamai the previous evening because it was late. So we thought that let's go now. But it was again becoming hot, noon time. And he said that, "Mommy, it's hot. Can we come in the evening?" But I insisted, no, let's try now. If the crowd is not too much, we can at least try it. And if it's too much, then we can pray from outside. So when we reached near the Dwarkamai, it was indeed very crowded. People were pushing and my son looked uncomfortable. So I said, "It's okay, we'll come back in the evening. But let us pray from outside." There is a way where you can see Baba from the entrance. Okay, Baba's big portrait is kept at the place where he was sitting in the Dwarkamai. The sacred portrait of Baba, his usual pose in the Dwarkamai, and you can see that from outside also without getting into the line. So I prayed quietly from afar. Me and my family, we all prayed, and just then Baba again came through someone's form. I saw that same old man who gave me the polythene bag inside. He stepped out of the Dwarkamai, adjusting a carpet that had moved out of place. This time I felt a strong urge to speak to him again. We started. So it was nice to meet him because it was day of my husband's birthday. So we wanted to give him something. Then he said, "No, let's have tea together." So he said, "Okay, fine, we'll have tea together." But I wanted to tell him that when you gave me the bag, I felt Baba himself had come and given, because I really wanted a bag, and via you Baba gave me the polythene bag. He smiled and said, "Wait, I have something else for you, me and my husband." Okay, and he reached into his shirt pocket and gave me uri and bundi prasad, the same prasad you get only after darshan at the samadhi. That day we had not even gone for another darshan because it was booked the previous day. That day we had not booked darshan, yet Baba himself came to us via him. Just like in the Charitra, I remembered one chapter where Baba used to come out at noon time and distribute puri and prasad to his devotee outside the Dwarkamai with his own hands. This time he did it to us through this man. So before leaving, we had tea. We went with him to the small canteen outside the complex. There you get tiny 2 rupees paper cup tea. Me and my husband, my son and him, we all had together tea. We stood there chatting for a while and then we parted ways. But at that moment, we felt like Baba was with us. Let me tell you, Shade is not just a place, it's Baba's home. And Baba is always with us in small miracles, in quiet answers, in timely appearances. You don't even have to be in Shady. Your home can become Shady if your heart is devoted. I don't claim that I have that level of devotion, but I try. I mean, it automatically comes, and Baba always responds. Let me tell you, Baba always responds, sometimes in the grandest ways, and sometimes maybe just with a small polythene bag. Om Sai Ram. Let me request once again, subscribe to my channel, give a like, give a comment if this story really touched you. It is not a story, it's a true Leela that happened to us in 2025 June. Om Sai Ram.